What's up, guys? If you were to ask me to summarize our program in one word, it would be this: accessible. And accessible does not mean easy. Jiu-Jitsu is hard. Jiu-Jitsu is hard enough on its own. So why would we want to create an environment where it's survival of the fittest or only the strong survive? So, accessible does not mean easy. So why wouldn't we make an environment where it's as welcoming as possible? Why wouldn't we commit as strongly and feverishly as possible to becoming the best instructors to learn these concepts, to break down as easily as possible for new students coming in? Because jiu-jitsu is hard enough as it is. So we do our best to make it accessible, right? And why? Because we all know how important it is to seek out discomfort, to seek out challenges, to set and achieve goals. We also know how hard it is to find opportunities to do that in our normal day-to-day life. So I know how valuable jiu-jitsu is and how important it could be to somebody's life. So our job is to make it as accessible as possible. Now, once you are in there, once you gain access to this environment and you start to experience the power of jiu-jitsu, that's when it's really time to turn up the heat a little bit. So if you're brand new, if you've never even trained before, rest assured, we make it, not a cakewalk, because jiu-jitsu is always going to be hard, but we make every step of that onboarding process as comfortable and welcoming as possible, just because we know how valuable and impactful jiu-jitsu is. And then once you're ready, once you're in the mix, that's when we have to really start seeking out those really uncomfortable positions, those really challenging training sessions. And the beauty of jiu-jitsu is no matter who you are, even if you're a black belt, you're always going to find challenges on the mat. So even if I'm in a room full of, senior white belts and blue belts, I can put myself in really bad, uncomfortable positions. I can limit myself in certain ways and always find a tough, technical, and, powerful training session. And the even better news for you guys who are just starting out, you're going to find that whether you're seeking it out or not. And the goal is this, though: don't avoid it. All right? So we've done our job in making jiu-jitsu accessible, making it so that even if you've never done anything in your entire life, you can walk right in, feel comfortable. Our instructors, we literally dedicate every day to getting better and better at just breaking down these really intricate and tough concepts of jiu-jitsu into beginner-friendly ways of learning it. And we're great at that. And then your job is this: after that, onboarding process of being in the mix, realizing that you're a lot more capable than you thought you were, and realizing that jiu-jitsu doesn't bite, all right, that you actually can bite back. Once you're in the mix, it's your job to seek out those really tough training sessions, to push yourself a little bit further than you thought you could, because that's where those little nuggets lie. The hardest thing is getting started. All right, but then probably the most valuable thing, the most important thing, is that self-discovery, that journey of finding little hidden gems within yourself that you find being the nail, not being the hammer all the time. All right, so if you're not training, get on the mat. If you just started, you're doing great. Good for you. All right, we got you. And if you've been here for a little while, man, start to push yourself a little bit harder. That's where those gems are, all right? That's where those diamonds are. Go seek them out.